Hi and welcome back to the second video in the series of Cruckie Az on APB APB Reloaded walkthroughs. In the previous video we had an introduction to how to create a character and move around. You probably would have figured it out anyway, but the more videos the more fun. In this second episode I will explain about some important basic knowledge, namely the interface, inventory, contacts, mailboxes and how to buy ammunition for your guns. So let's get to it. So here I am, looking good. As you might have noticed, this isn't the character created in the previous video. I decided to delete her and create one of those jerks mocking pedestrians and defying the order. I'm of course talking about a criminal. So once again, here I am. The first thing you might notice is all that fancy stuff found mainly in the corners of the screen. This is the interface and contains some important information. Let's start in the upper left corner and go counterclockwise, just because that's how we do things. I won't mention everything, but hopefully I'll get around the missing parts in the following videos. Right now they aren't important. This part contains a lot of information. You see an icon, which represents your faction and symbolizes your notoriety level, or prestige if you're an enforcer. The stars are the actual level, and the progress bar is your progression towards the next level. I'll explain a lot more about that in a later video, so I won't go into detail right now. As I'll explain in a moment, you can pledge to contacts. If you have pledged your services, a picture of the contact will be shown to the upper right of the stars, along with your level with that person and a progress bar telling you how far you are from leveling up. The green number is the amount of dirty money that you are currently in possession of. More about that in a much later video. The red number is affected by, among other factors, your notoriety or prestige level, and determines how many times the reward you'll get for participating missions, performing crime or maintaining law and order. Just below is a list of group members, and if you're in a mission, team members. Currently I'm just grouping with myself, so I only see my own name. Going to the lower left corner, we find the chat and system messages window. Here you will see what other players write and when you receive rewards. Pressing the home key will bring up the full window. From here you are able to change settings like colors and which type of messages you like to see. Also you can press any player's name to write a private message to him or her. The chat will be explained in a later video. Right below this you will be able to see whether you have unread emails or not. I'll come back to that in just a moment. In the lower right corner is a radar located along with the current area that you're located in and the time. Also overtime if you choose that. The radar shows you the nearby things. For example, can I see that a vehicle spawn is just in this direction. During missions, you'll be able to see the enemies in vehicles on the radar, symbolized by red arrows. This can be useful, as not everybody have this in mind when they approach an objective in a vehicle. In the upper right corner, you will find a description of the current objective if you're participating in a mission. Here is the current amount of cash you own, which you can spend on ammunition, clothing, weapons, etc. An icon of the currently equipped weapon is showed along with the amount of ammunition left in the magazine and in stock. Down here you will see the amount of grenades left, and right below you may or may not see an icon. This is the usable modifications that your character possesses. This icon means that I can set up a supplier for ammunition, which can be used by both you and your teammates. Pressing 5 will set this up, just like this. While active, you can't move. And you now see there is a timer. It's the cooldown telling when I'll be able to use it again. For vehicles, a nitro booster may be deployed in the car. Pressing shift will activate this. In this part of the screen, kills will be shown as well. There are different overlays that can be turned on and off in the settings. These shows direction and distance to contacts, teammates and mission objectives. Mine doesn't show contacts right now, as I just get annoyed by this during missions. Oh yeah, the crosshair of course. It's right in the center and shows you the accuracy of the weapon. The closer the lines, the closer to the target you'll hit. Aiming will for most weapons increase the accuracy. Okay, that was a bit about the interface. Now let's press J to bring up the character information window. Here you will see 4 tabs. In the character window are your information shown in a boiled down version. You may see your modification, threat level, rank, currently equipped weapons, graffiti and theme. I'll come back to all those in just a second. In the bottom is the statistics for your current session in the district. That is, since you're logged onto the current district. Here you will see the overall stats, showing the total time you spent in missions, along with the total amount of kills and arrests. To the right is your character as you currently look. In the progression tab, you will find a list of contacts that you have currently unlocked. You will see a contact name, in which district they reside, and your progress with them. Currently there are 2 organizations for each faction, each having different contacts. You can switch between these from this drop down menu. If you double click a contact and have entered the same district, you will get directly to this contact, where you can pledge and see unlocks. I'll come back to this. Clicking the roles tab gets you to the overview of how far you got in different categories. A category could be sniper. You'll see a rank and your current progress towards the next level. If you click it, a description will be shown. Attaining levels in each category may unlock new weapons, tools or modifications. I'll describe this in a later video. The achievements here give you a list of, achievements. These does provide you with any rewards other than the bragging right. Clicking any of them will give you a description of what to do. The number showed is a current progression towards reaching the achievement. So, the next window you'll be using a lot. Press I to bring up the inventory. In the weapons tab, you will see the weapons currently equipped. You can only have 1 primary, 1 secondary and 1 type of grenades equipped at the same time. Clicking the weapon name will bring up information about that weapon, like damage, magazine capacity, expiry time, etc. If a weapon has modifications, you would be able to see them right here. When you have a weapon or changeable modification slot selected, you can press the change button to change it. I can't right now, which is symbolized by the button being grayed out as well as a small lock icon. The reason is that I'm not near a place where I can change weapon. I need to stand near a contact, an ammo vending machine, a vehicle spawn machine, an ammunition supplier as shown before, or something else. I'll change weapon in just a minute. Here you'll be able to see how much ammunition for the selected weapon you have left. Clicking it will allow you to buy some more. I never used this one though, but you might find it useful. Going to the character tab shows your character, modifications and so on. The numbered shirts out here is the different set of clothes that you have chosen, allowing fast change of outfit. To the right of your character you will find the character modifications. When you just started out you will only have 1 slot, but as you progress with your contacts you will unlock more. Currently the 4th slot can't be unlocked. Clicking a mod will show you a description and allow you to change it. The graffiti lets you choose a symbol that you can spray around the district and will be shown when viewing the statistics during a mission. I'll come back to all this in a later video. The theme is a piece of music for a maximum of 5 seconds that will be played to all players you kill and when you attain the most valuable player awards after end mission. In the bottom is your equipment. These help you perform certain actions faster and are unlocked by leveling up your roles. This particular one let me mock pedestrians much faster, increasing phones per minute. All these things you can also buy from other players through the marketplace. The vehicle tab works the exact same way, just with vehicles. You can have only 1 vehicle selected at a time and is the one that you can spawn at vehicle spawns. In my opinion, kinda useless window is the logger. You can access it by pressing L. From here you'll be able to see everything that you currently own. The drop down menu will let you choose the category. Now let's have a look at the contacts. They are an important aspect of the game in my opinion. These are the guys that will provide you with new weapons, vehicles, modifications, etc. Fortunately, I'm standing right next to one, so let's go talk to him. Press the action key, default F. There will be some history of the contact, and to the right the unlocks available, and that's the exciting part. The unlocks are rewards for reaching a certain level with the particular contact. Hold your mouse over the red lock and it will tell you which level is required. In the top you will see the progression towards next level as well as your current one. The payoff, or bribe as it's called, for enforcers let you pay to decrease your notoriety or to increase your prestige, to a certain level of course. More on that in a later video. The buy tab is the more fun one. This is where you can buy your unlocked stuff. When you start out, you will only have access to the star and copy. When you hover your mouse over the lock, you will get told what you need to unlock the particular weapon. You can sort by weapon type over here. Items marked with new is some you recently unlocked. Let's say you want to buy vehicle instead. You can go to this drop down and choose vehicle, or anything else you might want to have a look at. When selecting an item, you will get information and the ability to buy the item. Notice that some items have an expiry time. This is the amount of days that you will lease the item for. The leasing time is typically 10 days. After that, you must rebuy the item. You can also choose to buy the same items multiple times at once. This will just increase the amount of days it will be available to you. I never used the sell tab, but it's great that the option is there. If you're really short on cash, you may choose to sell your items to the contact. The price you'll get is really low, and you may have more luck selling it on the marketplace. Going back, you'll be able to pledge to the contact right down here in the button. What this will do is that from now on until you log out, you'll only receive missions from this contact. This also means that all standing received from missions will go to level up this contact. If you haven't chosen to pledge to a contact, a random will be assigned to you every mission. So if you really want some specific item from a contact, make sure to pledge to this one. I just mentioned standing. Standing is what's needed to level up a contact. You may know this as experience from other games. So you got your weapon and now you want to kill some bastards with it, but suddenly you can't fire any more rounds. Oh no! Guess what? You have no ammunition left in your locker. Or just forgot to reload. To buy some, go to the Joker ammunition vending machine and hit your action key. You'll be presented to a list of the many types of ammunition currently in the game. When clicking a type of ammo, the description will tell you which of the currently owned weapons use this type. Now purchase the amount you'd like. I always buy as much as I can, as it's really not that expensive unless resupplying for the Osmo. Well, also it will save you the hassle of doing it shortly after. So the last topic of this video, the mailboxes. You will receive many different mails during the time playing. Let's just take a look at this. When you first start out, be sure to check your mail, as you will have received a field supply and frag grenades. Just click the mail, you'll see an attachment icon. Click this one and press receive from the window that pops up. Now you are able to equip the items. Most of the mails you will receive are from your contacts. For each level you gain, you'll also get a mail. You may also receive mails regarding Sanparo's history and information about different vehicles. When a leased weapon is about to time out, you'll get a notification about this. Stuff bought on the marketplace or Armor's marketplace will be sent to your mail as well. I might have missed some type of mails, but it should be easy to figure out. You may also send messages to your friends, also including tradable items. This means you may send a vehicle as long as it's tradable. Be sure to check your mails once in a while. You may receive items like when you unlock new types of grenades or during events where items are being sent to you. I guess that's all for now. So a short recap. I just went through the interface, the character information screen, inventory, the locker, contact persons, how to purchase ammunition, and at last the mailbox. In the next video I will cover some more of the basics, more specifically how to use the map and vehicle spawns. I'll show how to drive around and play some nice music in the radio. I'll go through different objects that can be climbed or kicked open, as well as how to manage friends, groups and clans. Take care, and I'll see you in the next video.